And this is an amazing story for a righteous man, which our Shaykh rahimahullah reported. This man had some trees of the apple type. Apple, this is a good tree which grows here in the desert and is very useful for making wood, and use it for cooking, for building houses, etc. Mud and mud roofs. Yeah. So this man cut these apple trees and prepared the wood from them, and during the same period he had a neighbor who did exactly the same thing. Each one piled their wood stack from the branches, etc., until it dried, in order to what? To bring them home inside. So one day this man came out in order to load his wood on his camel. So he directed the camel to go down, and he began tying the wood on the camel's back. Then he commanded the camel to stand up in order to move. The camel refused. So this man was perplexed. And then he began thinking, what's wrong with this camel? Then he had a glance and he saw the other pile of the wood, another pile of wood. Then he looked at the pile on the camel, and he came to know now that the pile on the camel is not his, while the other pile is his, that was still on the ground. So he untied the wood. Once he untied the wood and commanded the camel to stand up, immediately the camel stood up. This is from the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the person. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put a barrier between you and something which you desire. And that this barrier, it brings the good for you. It will be the good for you. والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.